Okay, we're just back on the Captain Fiddle again, the A537, and we're just trying to explain, looking at limit points, apexes, exits to corners, and getting the rider to not concentrate too much on counter steering, but more on pressure on the foot pegs and just moving his body weight to get the bike to respond. Okay then, Gabe, Captain Fiddle. The pressure on the left-hand foot peg. My view along here is along the near side, so there's my view. I'm not bothered about the apex at all. We might have to do an overtake on the learner driver, I think. It's on for me. Yeah, looking good, Gabe. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Well done, Gabe. Next hazard we've got is obviously the right-hand bend. Mirror check. Thinking about my speed. Probably bring the speed down a little bit for this one. Looking for the apex. I can't see that yet. I'm using the limit point. Bit of pressure on the right-hand foot peg. But I'm now looking towards the left-hand bend. To the right. I'm using pressure on the foot pegs to help me out with the going around the bends itself. Not concentrating too much on counter steering. This is quite tight, this one is, Gabe, so I'm going to bring the speed down a little bit on this one. Might need a little bit more pressure on this, on the foot pegs. But then I'm looking straight to the next bend. I'm using the oncoming car as it comes down the hill. For the exit point, looking for the exit point, it's there. Using the brick walls, the stone wall to help me out. Pushing towards the near side for this one. Then just drifting out towards position 4 for the left. Got my view into position 2, watching the tarmac. Which is going to be quite tight, this one is, Gabe, so I'm going to change down another gear. Not about speed, it's about safety. Bit of pressure on the left-hand foot peg. Bit of counter steering to get you around if it's okay. And away you go. Looking for the limit point, it's moving away. Watching the cyclist on the left. Moving away from the cyclist. Which is a bend where I can use the oncoming traffic, I can use the signage, I can use the chevrons, I can also possibly use the limit point. The limit point is only moving slightly away from me at present, so I'm just applying a little bit of acceleration, a little bit of throttle, with a little bit of pressure on the right hand foot peg. I'm looking past the brick wall, I'm not looking at the brick wall. I can now look across the brick walls and trying to work out where the goes. I've got a right, onto left, onto straight. Pedal cyclist in the distance, using the pressure on my foot pegs to get the bike to swing left, swing right, left, by just applying pressure on the foot pegs. Got to be governed by these pedal cyclists, watching for any oncoming traffic. For a bit of rain. Using the black car as your scout, also the cyclist in the distance, also the car on the hill. So have we got the left hand bend coming up? Like it. More in front, obviously. More speed, bit of pressure on the left hand foot peg, takes you to the next under. More pressure again. Activity, a lot of signage. Now we've got a vehicle in front of us. Also got a cyclist to our left. Is that our road? Not really bothered about the limit point because you can see the exit to the bend, which is over there. It's a fairly tight bend. A bit of pressure on the foot peg. Don't look at the bend itself. Looking towards planning for the right hand bend. We've got to think, where's this car going to meet the cyclists? Check. Car in front, the car in front as you skip. Car. There you go, use my car as well, you've just seen it over there. Not bothered about limit points, don't help me at all whatsoever. I'm using the cars in the distance. Got the right gear, the right amount of pressure on my foot to get the bike to lean over. Looking at the bend, looking at the white car going around the right-hander, looking at the black car on the left-hander, using the cyclists coming towards us, also those over there. Vehicle turning, just turn. I've got solid white lines, so I can't overtake. Easy back. That is cleared. Out on position 4. Coming into position 2, but good cross views to my right. And I'm just applying a little bit of pressure on the pegs. All I'm doing. A little push again, right to go over. Well done, game. Did this one yesterday, I've no problems whatsoever. We can straight line the bend, there's nothing coming the other way. Well done, game. The black estate in front, the pressure on the foot, there's the road ahead, just got to get to it. The pressure on the foot peg now. Pressure on the foot now. Well done, Gabe. There's the road ahead. Difficult really trying to assess some of these bends, looking for the apex when the bends are so open. Just got to plan one bend onto the next. One car coming down the hillside. One, two, three cars. Car in front is picking up speed. Just watching the cyclists now. Using the hillside to try and work out where the road goes. And it looks like it could go round to our left. Get out to position 4. Change the gear for flexibility. Lose your view, lose your speed. Using the limit point, it's gone away from me. Bit of pressure on the foot peg, take the bike down. Okay, that angle, no problem at all. Got a right hand bend up. Okay, bit of pressure on the right foot peg now. There's a road ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cars coming down the hill. Need to get off the cat. It's a little bit cold today. Not better once we get the other side. Mindful of the cyclists. The living point, you've got to use it I think on this one, Gabe. It's not moving at all, so it's fairly sharp. Bring your speed down and pressure on the foot peg. Pressure on the foot peg. Pressure on the foot peg. This one, Gabe. This is right. Straight on. Straight on. Got a clear view through the bend, so I'm going to apex this one. That takes me in position for the right. I'm going to stay in position for the right, for the next right-hander. The road ahead to the right. Good view, no problems at all, no problems at all. Couple of cars coming in the other direction, well times 3, times 4. Mercedes in front, speeds varying between 40 and 50 miles an hour. To just get off the hillside a little bit because of the bad weather, so a couple of minutes we'll be down the other side. The oncoming heavy goods vehicle helps you out. Looks like we've got a right-hand bend. And there's the road. Over there as well. Obviously, forward observation, I've got a good idea of where the road goes. I've just got to bring me forward vision a little bit in towards the vehicle and my bike itself to say, well, how am I going to negotiate down bend? It's not too bad actually. Bit of pressure on the foot probably about now. Just gets you around the curve. Looking across, there's the next one. You've already got this one in view, no problem at all. So it's constantly moving the head left to right, right to left. Where are you going, Gabe? Come on this side. Concentrate, mate. Nearly there, nearly there. Take your time. Relax. About third, I would think, on the Yamaha. All you're doing is putting a bit of pressure on the respect. Right to go right, left to left. We're going to go right at the junction.